What's up, y'all? This is gonna be a longer video, a YouTube video pretty much explaining, I guess, how I got in this situation. And if there's enough time, kind of explaining my story. But basically, my mom was very toxic growing up. She'd wake me up at 6 o'clock in the morning, yelling in my face. And one day, she was yelling in my face at 6 o'clock in the morning. And I realized I was a grown man. I realized I didn't have to put up with this anymore. I hate college. I don't want to go in the military. And so I took the only thing I had, which was my car. I took my documents, my clothes. I got in my car and I drove. And my goal was to get to California. My goal was to get to California because I knew that if I was going to be delivering food, I was going to need a good market for that so that I could make enough money. And I knew that California has the highest population out of any state in the United States. Being that it was very far from me was difficult, but I knew that once I got here, I'd be able to make the money that I needed. For context, some of the stuff my mom would do, my mom would hide my things away from me so that when I found them, she could then say that I was disorganized. My mom would find any reason to yell at me. She would invite me to go places with her just so that I could be in the same room as her. Alone so that she could yell at me. If I went on trips with my mom, there was a chance she would get angry and start yelling. And then the trip would be ruined. And my mom would be angry for days. It wouldn't just be angry for that day and everything's fine. She would be angry for days at a time. So it was very possible that I could have 5 days of just feeling like I'm walking on eggshells. And that's the truth, man. I'm not going to say I left because of my mom, because nobody can make you do anything. But if my mom didn't exist, bro, I wouldn't have gotten that car. I wouldn't have left, because I probably wouldn't have been uncomfortable enough to do so. The first night hit the hardest. I was door dashing and working and making enough money to get to California. I had no money to my name. I had $4 to my name, but I had a full tank of gas. I think I got to like $40 and it just wasn't enough, bro. Like, I would go to sleep hungry. I would only eat once a day, and I was eating a $20 meal, and I was trying to run 8 miles. Running is still very important to me, and we're going to be vlogging that later when things get more stable. But yeah, bro, this is just kind of my why. It's like freedom. It's financial freedom. It's spiritual freedom. It's I feel happy. This is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. And I used to think that I was mentally ill because I was never happy around my parents, and I saw everyone else be happy around their parents and happy around their family. I don't like my family. I don't like my extended family. My mom and dad are cool, but I don't like my extended family, and the world made me feel like I was strange for not liking my extended family when they never extend themselves to talk to me. I don't know them, and I just don't like them. I don't have to deal with them, and we don't have to conversate. We don't have to keep pretending that we like each other. You can just go your separate way, and I'll go mine. Don't hit me up when I'm successful, and I won't hit you up when you're successful, or if you're successful. But the point is like, I didn't have to feel tethered. Like, I used to feel like, oh, if I do something, they gonna tell this person, and this person not gonna F with me. Man, F that, bro. This is my life. This is what I got to figure out. And I saw that in nature, birds leave the nest at some point. Human beings are the only species where people become adults and still live with their parents. And I realized that that's not normal, bro. It's not normal to rely on your parents. I didn't want it no more because my parents were supplying me financially with things, but it always came with the price tag. They give me something and then be like, oh, you see how much it costs, though? Look how much it costs. Or, hold it over my head. Well, we got you this thing that you wanted, so now you got to do this thing that we want you to do. And it's like, I got tired of getting loans from my parents. I got tired of owing my parents. I got tired of feeling bad about being a child. I started to just be annoyed with the way things were being done. And so I decided to do something about it, and that do something about it was leave at the end of the day. So that's my why. I want to be a professional athlete. I will become a millionaire. I will become a professional track athlete. And I will be the greatest, bro. I'll be the greatest Aaron of all time. I think that in every universe, there's a version of yourself that is its highest self. And my goal is to reach my highest self. Not be like nobody else. I think the highest version of myself has no competition. And if you don't feel that way about yourself, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to tell you, but that's how I feel about myself. So that's what I'm going to strive to achieve. But I'm going to get some rest and talk to y'all later.